Well, Monday. What a day. Of course, I cancelled the cleaning lady. I don't want to infect her. And I'm all alone always now. And but yeah, it is much 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 better than Friday and during the weekend. The coughing is much much less pain. The stiffness in the muscles was much better, well, most of the day. I have a little bit pain here, and well, the nose keeps leaking. So, but well, and basically all day I couldn't sleep. Um, in the morning, um, my mother phoned her doctor to ask about quarantine because they are coming back on Saturday. And so the doctor said, that she would call me during the day. So all day I waited for this phone call, and around 4 in the afternoon, I finally had the phone call of the doctor. Lasted 5 minutes and basically said that I'm a danger to other people. So, well, I'm, I'm dangerous. I need to wear a mouth mask, but yeah, I don't have any in the house. So uh, he didn't suggest to bring any because, yeah, they're almost running out of mouth masks in the hospital. But today we were rescued by our king in Belgium. Yeah, we don't have a government, but we have a king. And our king, well, he's a good friend in since 2015. He invited Jacques Ma from China in his royal palace, and well, they had the good touch and good feeling. And so now our king, he called Jacques Ma because yes, we don't have a government, but the minister of the last government, he ordered mouth masks from a Turkish company through an intermediate person. And so they wanted to do this business, these Turkish guys, but yeah, they were not capable of getting the plane here, and all kind of trouble. So by the weekend they didn't have the masks, and by the end of next week the hospitals would be without any protection. So which could not happen. And well, the hospital in Antwerp, the university, they had ordered masks from Germany, but the Germans just blocked the transport on the road. The German police, it's a minister who said this, so the German police blocked the truck, and so we don't get masks from 3M in Germany. We don't seem to produce it ourselves. Yeah, it's probably too low tech or something, because we do produce 40% of the vaccines in the world. So yeah, but we don't have one for Corona. We only sell Corona beer. So yeah, that is the situation. So I have to wear a mouth mask. Yeah, good advice of the doctor, but there is no mouth mask. So yeah, we will see. No mouth mask. But so I am a danger to other persons. And so yeah, well, more advice I got. Yeah, I had a lot of contacts today. My brother told many things. He's going to drink a lot of Schweppes. I already a few weeks ago said that chlorine quinine or something, it helps against malaria. So I asked my sister-in-law, who is a pharmacist, to order uh, chlorine quinine, and it's patent free. It was discovered against malaria to help people with a malaria infection to heal. Um, but regardless of that medicine, it seems that the combination of two medicine might help people to heal better, something like that. So yeah, we are working on solutions, but yeah, because we have it in Antwerp, the uh, the royal again or royals. It was a Queen Elizabeth. She was well, I think Swedish possibly, but or from Germany. But so she long time ago she established the Tropical Institute of Tropical Medicine, and so in the tropics, yeah, we also had all these infections. So we're quite specialized in infections, viruses and bacteria and Ebola and all those things. Yeah, and even AIDS. We are quite specialized in these things, but we don't have any mouth masks. But to our surprise, today the king he announced his friend Jack Ma is sending us immediately to help out with 500,000 masks, and then they will order 5 million more, and so they're working on it. But for the moment, I don't have any mouth mask, so when my parents come back, I must wear a mouth mask, but I can't make mouth mask. So okay, I'm worried about that, really worried. But so what I hope, because I can't do too much, I did some banking, um, the buying of the thing, and yeah, I waited for the phone call of the doctor. Um, so yeah, and well, they're not going to test me for corona. Yeah. And well, I watched Boris Johnson and his specialists, and so well, once you have corona, you're not going to get it again. Maybe if it comes back in 10 years, you have no immunity. But immediately afterwards, your body will be full of antibodies against corona. So what I'm hoping for is that I'm not a danger to other people once I am healed. So I hope to get enough antibodies in my body, and because yeah, then if I am immune to corona and I cannot infect other persons, because that is a main worry for me, to infect my parents or my sister, my brother. I don't want to see anybody. But once I am totally declared healed and healthy, I have two advantages. One, I can go out, see anybody, and well, I'm not sure. I could bring maybe the virus on some surfaces or something with me, but they're not gonna get infected by me. What they do, they quarantine people, but you should not stay in the same family. If one in the family has it, yeah, I mean they don't have many houses for everybody, so yeah. Well, we have of course the house in France, and then a house in the Canary Islands. Well, a dozen or so, and in Italy a dozen or so. But yeah, most of it is rented to hotels, to persons, to shops. Well, I have um, an empty office. Well, the tenant doesn't care anymore. He's not paying the rent, and he's making the place empty. So officially it's rented, but yeah, it doesn't matter. And I have a bed already over there in the form of a sofa, a seat. So um, and there is even a kitchen and a bathroom, but there is no real refrigerator. But it's in the center of the city. Well, what I have certainly done, I have contacted, but yeah, only on email yet. Well, nearby they put for rent an apartment. It's a walking distance from this house. So yeah, I'm going to try to convince. It's a private person, so it's not through real estate. It's a private person. It's just new on the market. Um, I'm going to try to convince that person that he lets it to me. Well, even if it's 2 weeks, it's better than nothing, for avoiding contact with my parents. And I have camping equipment. I have an hospital, well, a field bed of the like they have in the army. Yeah, I can easily, well, put a place to sleep. And if I have a kitchen, if there is a fridge, well, I can stay there. No TV, no internet. Yeah, a lot of trouble, but everything better than contact with my family. And well, I still, well, do a lot of washing all the time. New bed sheets. Yeah, I even washed my hair. Um, yeah, I really, well, and well, I don't eat very much. Well, I'm a bit afraid my sister is going to throw everything out, which is in the fridge. So everything which has been opened, I will, and which comes from the good farm in Holland. I started to defrost it. I'm going to eat a little bit meat, good meat from a good farm, and put some in the soup and do things like that. Because yeah, otherwise it will all end up in the garbage. So um, because yeah, everything is infected, and I did it. So this is still painful, of course, this coughing. But yeah, do I feel miserable? No. Um, I can, well, I don't feel relaxed. I don't feel, yeah, you don't feel good, eh? But yeah, I had phone calls. My brother calls regularly about yeah, the parents, and about yeah, the deal with I have to buy a garage from a doctor. And well, he had, of course, in his office a lot of studies about yeah, some doctors. He has plastic surgeons, and yeah, they are out. They have nothing to do, but they put them now in a reserve, so they don't go to the hospital now. They are without work, the plastic surgeons, but they are also in quarantine because they want to keep them as a reserve. If the other doctors get ill who are now in the hospitals, then the others can take it over. So they are all managing things like that. Um, and yeah, finding cures, of course. That's painful. But a few days ago it was worse, much worse, much worse. But still, well, it's not entirely okay. I should rest. But yeah, today I have, well, I don't sleep enormously at night. Normally I sleep like a block, and it's really smooth. But yeah, now, yeah, it's really day, night. Who cares? It's, yeah, it's life like this. Uh, I watch TV. Yeah, sometimes I did come to sleep or try to sleep a little bit, but I always wanted to hear the phone. So that was a bit complicated. And well, tonight I will sleep probably. Yeah. And then, so it will be Monday, Tuesday. And we will see Tuesday. And so, yeah, I'm going after the apartment, I think. Uh, if I can convince the owner to rent it to me, well, it shouldn't be for a year, but for some time, then I'm out of here, but within walking distance in my neighborhood. So, and then it would be good. I can go there by car. Even if I'm sick as I am now, um, well, I can stay there. I think it's better than to stay with my parents. And well, I search also for, yeah, but it's almost 15 minutes.